that was born about 5 weeks ago. 175 cities around the world signed up to raise money for charity water. Charity water is great because they have 100% of their proceeds go directly to fund water projects around the world. And they're committed to doing this because they know that 80% of diseases around the world are from dirty water. And they're huge Twitter advocates. They use Twitter very well for fundraising. They did a fundraising effort over Christmas time, actually, and that's how I became aware of charity water in the first place, was via Twitter. Well, Twitter's a really powerful communications tool. It's a really great way to reach networks of people very quickly, very efficiently. And so it's the type of thing that grows virally. If you can get your word out to a few people and they get the word out to their networks, it tends to grow and snowball. It's a very efficient way of communicating with people.
I like to use Twitter to keep in touch with people that have similar interests that I do. I think that what Twitter can do, and what a lot of other social network applications can do, is that they can bring people that believe and think and talk and walk or dress the same way together, so that they can work with those mutual points of interest in common and maybe develop some sort of relationship offline.
I love Twitter because I work for myself and I work from home. Where else in the world could I meet the type of people that I meet on Twitter from the comfort of my home? I have conversations with Guy Kawasaki, ex-evangelist for Apple. I have conversations with people who live in Melbourne, Australia. I've made friends with people who live in London, in Austin, Texas. I have a huge network of people now all over the world, over all time zones, from the comfort of my home.
So I met someone tonight that I met for the first time, but I've been talking to him on Twitter for a while. Sure, I've seen his tweets and we've both talked and exchanged information before, but there's nothing like being able to actually exchange information face to face, human to human, so that you can really get to understand and read the visual cues, verbal cues that a person actually gives.